Hello, good people. Good afternoon from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode on my channel. And these are a couple of fragrance reviews I'm doing today, which are brand new releases. I think I received not so long back, so I'm doing initial impression. This one particular episode, I'm going to be talking about Millesime Imperial clone by Creed. That is one of the popular ones. This is called Addicted Imperial. So this is a series. I already have talked about the Club Intense Man, or sorry, no, Creed Aventus clone in Hamidi Intense. Then I just did initial impression on the silver. Check them out, and all three I'll discuss in full disclosure, maybe upcoming days, right? So they're all good. So, but focus is going to be on this one. Many people want to know my initial impression. So these are really good packaging, well priced, and I think very good clones. Okay, but I also discuss about Millesime Imperial as it's on its own, how that smells, and then some of the other clones would be Club de Nuit, I think Milestone, which I finished and threw the bottle. I think I don't have that bottle to show you anymore. I never repurchased it. The reason being, I'll tell you, Creed Creed's Millesime Imperial. I had a vintage batch, okay, of 75 mil. I had 120 mil, okay, and I also had, I think, 50 ml or like a recent batch or new batches. So never I felt like that fragrance was for me, okay. Like two fragrances from Creed, Green Irish Tweed, and that one, Miss Imperial. These two fragrances for me were like not really my favorite. Some people really love it. Like to some people, Miss Imperial is like the golden bottle, is a godlike bottle, and Greenish Tweed definitely is a fan favorite, but those two never worked for me. So I never, after finishing Decant, I didn't feel like getting it back because I don't wear that much. So I just got it for reviewing purpose. Of course, for the page, I have a Decant page as well in Bangladesh. So many people like to have a sample before trying a full bottle. I offered the service since 2017. So that's part of my work too. So Addictive Imperial, let's show you the presentation. Let's tell you how it smells, sprayer, and I'll let you know if this smells close to the real deal and if it's a good fragrance to buy. So here is the packaging. Looks just like Creed, like big box of Creed, but Creeds usually have a smaller box. Unless you buy like a flacon, you don't get this kind of box. So this crest is reminiscent of Creed. And this part also, if you ever bought Creed back in the day, they also come in 120 mil. So they kept that theme. Okay. And these, as far as I know, from Sterling Perfumes, these are sub-brand of Armaf or Sterling Perfumes, whichever is true, whichever is correct information. And these are in perfume concentration, and these are I was informed these are non-alcoholic version, like Abduni Man, like non-alcoholic version. So these are alcohol free. Okay. So the box is built well, good quality. It's Hamidi. Inside it looks like that. Okay. And this one's, I mean, the box, when you hold them, they are like much better than some of the other cheaper boxes. The bottle is very good quality. It's a full glass, painted golden, just like this Imperial. And then Imperial, it's written, you can feel the writing. This part, it says Perfume. And then here, it is fingerprint magnet. Basically, you can get the date and everything. So these are gonna be vintage in time because these are first formulation. Metal cap, atomizer works great. I at first something happened, like I'll show you on my skin. Um, One thing happened, when I opened it, I tried to spray it. It was not spraying. I got very scared, like if these are fake or what, or like faulty. See another thing, it's very oily right away. It's not watery. Okay. So when you buy non-alcoholic versions from Armaf or this line, you're gonna get that. There's not gonna be any water due to non-alcohol factor. So 120 ml definitely much bigger bottle size than 120 ml extra perfume concentration. Prices around Bangladesh is at $30, 28 to $30. So significantly cheaper than, you can say, something like Armaf's Milestone. Milestone is being sold for $45, which is $15 more. So I'll compare that with this. And I think the sprayer is good. Bottle design is nice, heavy feel. I'm facing this angle, so I don't want to hold the bottle, although it was very heavy. So good quality presentation, good pricing. Now the smell, it smells just like Millesime Imperial. I kid you not. There's no alcohol blast, as there's no alcohol itself in it, and it does feel very good quality. Millesime Imperial was about watermelon, salty, ambergris, freshness. I think that's more or less what you get in Millesime Imperial. There are many more other notes, but Millesime Imperial for me is a salty watermelon accord that kind of is like off-putting at times, but at times I like it. So it's a love or hate relationship with me. Perfectly good for summer days, warmer days, spring, fall. Most of the creeds are freshies. Okay, so this is no different, but it's more fruity than fresh. So keep that in mind. There's a little bit of a citrus, beautiful citrus in there. It's actually, to my nose, the opening is better than Millesime Imperial because it's more safer, it's more modern, and it's smoother. The citruses are helping. It's not as salty as MI. MI has that opening. Like there's something salty about it. So some people like it. There's less sweetness in that. This one is a little bit more sweet, but citrusy as well. Yeah, I like it. It's lovely, citrusy, zingy, fresh fragrance. Little bit salt, but not that much. So if you actually like Millesime Imperial, you will really like this. And for the price, you cannot go wrong. So here's the big question that people ask me: is it better than Milestone? And there are other clones as well. I haven't tried that many, but Milestone was a solid one. Man, Milestone lasted on me about 8 hours plus. This one, after first wearing, like initial impression, I would say this one has definitely good longevity, 5-6 hours easy. If you wear this like 6 sprays, it will give you good longevity. All of these, all three, are long lasting. Okay, perfume concentration does mean perfume, but the difference between these and the Armaf ones are projection, because Armaf one has alcohol, I think it's EDT concentration or EDP. These are perfume, less projecting. After the initial 1 hour, these things become a little bit close to skin. They last a long time. People come near you, they can smell you, I think, but out there doesn't really create a huge scent bubble. So keep that in mind. If you really want that, maybe go for the Armaf one, paying $15 more. Okay, and Armaf one you get 105 mil, here you get 120 mil. So there's everywhere there's value. I really like this trio or trio. These three are all seriously good, and these are, I think, inspired by Creed's fragrance line. I think perhaps they will release, maybe if not already, Viking, Virgin and Water, some of the other ones, Original Vetiver, or something like Royal Oud. They're going to be all interesting, but there are other clones in market as well, so you can do comparison. But to my nose, this is very clean. This whole line is very clean. They smell of good quality, no alcohol blast, nothing synthetic. Longevity is very, very solid, very, I would say, on average like 8 out of 10 on each. But Armaf ones are going to be 9 for longevity, about 9.5 for projection. These ones are going to be 7 for projection. So that's my initial impression. The bottle looks really good. So if you guys want, I would say go for the full bottle. I think there's nothing wrong with it. But there are other companies also which have maybe that I haven't discovered yet. Maybe they have good clones as well. But for now, Hamidi, the sub brand of Armaf or Sterling Perfumes, the Addicted Imperial, it's a good one to my nose. Even though this is the originator of this is not my favorite, I think this is a good clone. That's what I'm trying to say. So good for summer and spring days. I think early days of fall you can also wear. But on most part, Armafs are really doing good job, and Creeds are good for summer days, right? So all three are good for summer, and you can collect the whole line basically, even if you have the other ones like from Armaf. These are interesting as well. Okay, they have the differences, and these are more polished versions of Armaf in terms of smell. So overall, I gave this one an 8. I'll give this 8.5, and I think this one I gave it a 10. This is so good. I mean, I just love Aventus DNA. I think that's why. And these caps are so good, and the smell. So far, like for now, my favorite is this one. This second and third is Hamidi Silver, Intense Imperial Silver, 1, 2, 3, right? So check them out. I will do like a thorough testing like next 1 month, then I'll talk about all three in one video. If there are more releases, I'll talk about them as well. Take care, have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.